Hi guys, okay, so I'm gonna do part two of my college series, and this is all about transferring. Actually, I just sent in all of my paperwork for transferring a few days ago, so I am done with the transfer process for now. Pretty much I applied to my top three schools, hoping I can get in, and I'm going to talk about a backup plan, but right now I want to talk about the transfer process. It could be a tiring one because when you are graduating from high school, you are pretty much spoon-fed everything you need to know about going to college. Um, your guidance counselor walks you through it, and you have somebody there step by step helping you, and which is really good because when you apply, you need to send your SATs and your ACT scores plus all your extracurricular and stuff. As for me, a transfer student, it's a lot harder because I'm on my own. I did it all on my own. Um, I did the common application and I had to spend $50 per school. So for the three schools, it was about $150 out of my own pocket. I had to track down all five of my current teachers. And I am taking three online courses. So it was a lot harder to find my teachers because I never really met them before. And it took me 4 to 5 weeks to email them, set up appointments that didn't interfere with my current school schedule and figure it out. And they all signed I have a piece of hair that's really weird. They all signed my paperwork and gave me recommendations, which is really good because you need recommendations. I actually had um, three recommendations that got mailed in. I had one from the director of nursing that I work with because I volunteer at a nursing home, one from my history teacher, and one from my psychology teacher. Um, when you transfer, you need teacher recommendations, so the school that you're applying to knows what kind of student you are and what your teacher thinks of you. They're pretty much judging you in a good way, hopefully. If you do your work and you're a good student, you'll get a good recommendation. Um, you also need your official transcript. I got that at the registrar office, and if you are transferring, you get it at the registrar office also. It was $5 per transcript, and they're official, so they're either mailed to your house or you pick them up at the registrar office. And I picked them up, so pretty much you can't open them because if you open the envelope, it becomes non-valid. So on the back of the envelope I wish I had it to show you, but it says not valid unless sealed. So when I sent everything in the envelopes, I had to actually send in that letter. And it had my name on it and everything, so they know it's from me, but they had to have that. Um, there's also something called the secondary education form, which is you print out from Common App, and that's only if you have less than 40 credits at your current institution. I was at my college for 2 years, so I have accumulated 46 credits. So everything from high school I didn't need. So I ripped up that paper and didn't have to have that. You also need a midterm report. My midterm report, I had to have everything done so early that none of my teachers had midterm grades for me. So they had to give me my grade based on some tests, some homework assignments, some participation points, which is good because I got all A's and B's, which is really nice. One problem you might face, like I did, was you may have a teacher who grades backwards. You know, on the grading scale, it's you start off with 100 with an A, and then if you do bad, you go down the scale. My teacher, who's crazy, he was graded. You all start out with an F, pretty much, and then he graded up. So we had a test, and I didn't do so well, but I passed it. But he wouldn't sign any of my papers because he gave me an F. I don't think a 70 is an F. I'm sorry, he's crazy. So I didn't have him sign it, and it was fine because it's whatever. They'll get my end of the year grades once the semester's over. Okay, so now once everything is sealed and you're ready to send it, make sure everything that the school requests is there. You need the uh, the dean recommendation, your teacher recommendations, your midterm report, your official transcript, and anything else that they request. Those are the pretty much the five main things that you need for. But once you send it, there's always a deadline. My deadline is March 1st, so I actually was a little late sending it, but we did priority mail, so they should have it in a few days. Um, So yeah, remember you have a deadline and try to get everything there before deadline because a lot of schools are first come, first serve. So there could be people who have been applying since November, December, and they could have gotten in, and even though you sent it in before the deadline, it's first come, first serve. The schools I sent to, the first three were not first come, first serve. It's by the deadline, and then they go over your grades, and then if they like you, they'll contact you, and they'll say you're accepted. Now you have to come in for for a tour and meet with the admissions director and answer questions, and then you get to decide what school you want to. Um, so now we played the waiting game. Now that everything was sent out, we wait. Um, I'm out of breath and talking so fast. The waiting game, it could be stressful because you really, really want to know if you got in or not, but it takes time. My friend applied to what's school? Cortland, um, October, and she found out beginning of February that she was accepted. So that's a while. And school for the fall semester starts in August, so I would probably find out April, May, June, one of the 3 months, if I got in or not. So it's a while to wait, but don't stress yourself out if you wait. Keep yourself busy because you have to remember you're still in your current semester of school and you have to focus on your coursework now. So if you focus and you get great grades, amazing grades that are just mind blowing pretty much, the schools you apply to, the grades will go. They will be sent to that institution so they know how you did for the rest of the year, which I think is kind of weird, but well, not really, but whatever. Sorry, I'm using my webcam because I can't find my camera and I'm sitting on my chair like lounging. But what else? I forgot. I will keep you guys posted on the transfer stuff. But I did want to get this video in because it's been a month or two since I did my first college series. But this is the transfer one, and the next one will probably not be for a while because I'm still at a community school, and the first one was my experience at a community college. This one is my experience transferring. Oh, the next one will be visiting because I'm actually going in a couple of weeks. I'm looking at my calendar. In a couple of weeks to visit the two of the schools I applied to. Um, so I'm not going to bring my camera along to show you the tour, but I will tell you guys about it and what it's like to visit friends on campus and visiting a school. Two different things. But that's pretty much it about the transfer process. It's a little more difficult than applying straight out of high school, like I mentioned, but in the end, it's worth it because if you get that big envelope in the mail or an email saying, "Congratulations, you're accepted," it's like, I did it. I worked so hard for this and I did it. So it's a good thing. Trust me. I hope I get in. I'm kind of nervous because my grades are really good. But I had a teacher last semester who actually failed the entire class. I aced every test. Um, I went to the tutoring center, I went to the help center, I went everywhere. I had people helping me. I did my homework constantly. I always participated, but he failed me with an F. And my average was an 80. Um, I tried to have him reported, but it didn't work because he was not even affiliated with my school. He didn't even live in the area of where my school was. He lived maybe by Canada, and he was the only teacher willing to teach this course. So yeah, it was an online course also, but I had to actually send in a letter with my grades and everything explaining how my GPA would be a 2.8 right now if it wasn't for him. So my GPA did go down, which it can be a problem, but I'm hoping it's not because I explained the situation. And so far, the admissions offices that I've been emailing have seemed very understanding about it. So I'm hoping. All right, I'm gonna wrap up this video, and I'm probably gonna upload one right after this about just like a makeup review. But I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it helped. I know I rambled a little bit and I didn't have any papers to show you, which isn't helpful, but I sent everything out already and I have nothing to print out. But yeah, I hope I helped, and I'll keep you updated with the transferring and how that's going for me. And I'll definitely will try to keep up with my college and university videos. Um, oh, I do want to mention that. No, I don't. Never mind. Psh, right over my head. I'm sorry. I'm really tired. I was at work since 6:30 this morning, and I'm so tired. Um, all right, that's it for this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.